I actually started producing songs in my bedroom. My first demos were done with a friend of mine. I bought a, I had a $100 Yamaha keyboard. I had a $100 Tascam 4-track, which recorded to cassette. I had a little beat machine, I had a little Akai beat machine type of thing, and some like guitar stuff. And we produced songs in my room through high school that became my band today. The very first demos that we ever gave anybody were recorded on that 4-track, and I worked the hell out of that thing because I wanted to hear something that was full and had all these different layers and sounds, and I didn't have the room for it. I had 4 tracks. So I'd make 3 tracks, I'd bounce those to 1, I'd make 2 more tracks, bounce that to 1, maybe bounce all those back to 1 more, and then I'd open up more tracks. It got more and more layered, but I just did whatever I could to make it work. Nobody today has to worry about this stuff. Everybody's recording into GarageBand and digital stuff, so I'm talking ancient history here. But the point is that when I gave that demo to the first A&R guy that I ever met, sent it to him, he called me and my friend Mark back the same week, had a meeting with us, and we talked about the music, and he said, "Where did you record this music?" And I said, "In my bedroom." He said, "Not a studio?" And I said, "No." He said, "Well, what kind of recording equipment do you have? What kind of software do you have?" And I said, "I don't. I have a 4-track. It's a Tascam 4-track." His jaw dropped. I mean, he said, I remember him saying, "You guys really know what you're doing. Put a band together, put some songs together, and come back and see me once that's done." And long story short, we did, and it wasn't up to his. He wasn't interested in that point, but it was good advice. And to just feel like somebody who knew what they were talking about, had faith in what you're doing, is a good feeling when you're getting started. These days, what I really love is that recording and putting out your music is really accessible. It used to be back in the, before we ever became a band, it used to be this like elitist thing that you'd have to get chosen by a record company to go into the studio.